Alright, so, hey everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Remake. Last time, we explored a bunch of major areas throughout the residence here and managed to obtain the control room key that will allow us to explore one of my favorite locations in the game, which I am super excited to do so, as, you know, it holds some pretty cool and unique enemies that I'm super excited to take on. Now, I noticed that the save chest here was super unorganized, so I went ahead and, like, kind of, you know, organize it here. You know, we have the heals down here. We have the main items here, like the guns and stuff, and then we have like some of the progression-based items here. Anyway, let's just go ahead and start exploring, because I noticed that some of my intros were, some of my intros kind of drag on, and I don't know, I don't really like that. I just want to get on with the gameplay and get things started here. Now, I did, you know, in a few videos back for a, you know, channel update that I did recently, kind of talked about how, you know, I'm going to be playing through the RE4 remake, which is still on. That's still going to happen. It's just that it's kind of hard to get my hands on the game right now. You know, it's out of stock and stuff, and that's pretty inconvenient. It makes it kind of hard to get the game when I can't even purchase it, but whatever. I also, you know, I mean, the thing is about that game, though, is, like, it also might take me a really long time to actually do a Let's Play for you guys on the game, just because I do want to make sure that I play through the game and get a really good grip on the controls and how the whole game works before actually playing through it. So, I mean, it might take a bit of time before the Let's Play gets out, because, you know, you see, I've never really been, like, a fan of blind Let's Plays. You know, I understand the appeal in that, because, like, you get to see the first person, player's reaction, but at the same time, I feel like there's also lots of, like, running around and not knowing what to do, which has never been my style, so I kind of prefer to actually play through that game once I know where everything is, and I'm pretty much an expert on it. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I do apologize for that, but luckily I am uploading here. I've caught some free time, and I'm going to get a couple videos out for you guys, as I did promise that I would start uploading daily, which I've already messed up that goal, but yeah, it's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to upload as much as I can again, and hopefully I can stick true to that goal. Not really too much to do here. Basically, just want to push these blocks into the water. Kinda boring, not really that creative of a puzzle, but whatever. The music is really atmospheric, though, and I frickin' love it, so I'm super excited to take a listen to it. I mean, I guess it's kind of good, though, that I can't get my hands on RE4 right away, just because I do kind of want to finish this RE1 Let's Play before I begin RE4 anyways, because I kind of don't like to have ongoing Let's Plays at the same time. Actually, that's a lie. In fact, actually, I don't know why I said that at all, because it's actually, like, untrue. I feel like it's actually cooler to have, like, you know, multiple Let's Plays going on at the same time. That way you have, like, a variety in content, but that's kind of why I have, like, RE1, Remake, and Original going on at the same time, is to kind of give some diversity to my channel. I think it was a pretty creative idea that I came up with. Basically, Resident Evil is kind of the main focus of my channel as of now. I kind of do want to branch out and start playing some other franchises. I feel like that's the best way to grow your channel, is to, like, branch out by playing other games, but I'm kind of in a Resident Evil phase, so that's why I'm mainly playing through the Resident Evil games right now, and hey, I'm having fun. I'm having fun playing through all these Resident Evil games, as it's been as this franchise has been a huge part of my childhood, so I'm enjoying every little bit of this. But anywho, yeah, this area is freaking huge, and it's so cool. There isn't even any music playing right now. It's just like, whoa. Anyway, I guess let's make our way through here. Yeah, as you can see, there's like a huge shark in the water. Not these sharks. These sharks are big, but the shark that was in that cutscene is even bigger, and it is scary. So let's just get out of here before it shows up. That would not be good. Yeah, the music starts to play. The music is really freaking intense for this area. Actually, I do kind of want to show off another area, though, before we go through that door, and that's right through here. There's some stuff to show off in here. Yeah, you have, like, the tentacles to the plant. You can kind of just, like, stand in the tentacles. It's, like, weird. I don't think there's actually even anything to do in this room, though. Nah. I mean, this room does have an importance. And we'll see what that is later, but there isn't actually anything to pick up in this room. I didn't think there's actually... Wait, is there anything to pick up in this main room? No, there isn't. This whole floor is essentially useless, except for that one green herb. Anyway, let's just use the control room key. Yeah, there's only one use for it, and make our way through these doors. There's not really any music. It's like ominous. Like, I actually feel like it's like... I feel like this is actually like an instance where it's actually like better without music. I'm not sure if I'll actually be doing the Chris playthrough or not. I mean, I will be doing it at some point, and that's a promise, but I don't know if I'll be doing it before or after RE4 Remake. Alright, here we have the first aid box. Now before we interact with anything here, I want to see what's this? Caution in case of a Valve 1 this time. The map of the Aqua Ring. Wait, what? There's an item in this? No, never mind. I think the item was the map itself, but it didn't register until after we closed the map. Yeah, here we can't go through it. The door is held tightly shut by the pressure of the water. Not gonna lie, I was kind of half expecting like some shark to like jump scare us and like swim past, but it didn't actually happen. Which is actually a relief. That would have been pretty creepy. Is this the switch we want to... Yeah, this is the switch to drain the water.
Emergency.
Yeah. It doesn't exactly go to plan.
All doors to achieve maximum safety.
Now, this isn't too hard, though. I think... Okay. I'm just trying to remember the order of operations here. This one first. I think it's this one right after it, right? Control over... Yeah, pull this.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Oil pressure lost, shelter operation terminated, restore oil pressure. Okay, so we gotta do the oil pressure. And as we did see, it is number 1. That's the valve we have to push. Push the first switch.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
Yikes, it's like stressing me out. Which one's the... This one.
Emergency drainage system immediately.
And now it's this one again? Yeah. And since the oil pressure is good, it should just close. I remember like the first time I did this puzzle, I literally like, completed it with like, I don't know, like 95% or something. But like, there I did it with like 50, so like only halfway done. That's pretty good. I've definitely improved a lot at this. Anyway, I think the last one we want to press is just this one. Or this one. I don't know, I'm clearly not actually that good at this at all. I don't even know. I mean, the thing is, the game does kind of show you which ones you have to push though. Because like, when you first, this whole cutscene happens, it like, you know, shows like in the little cutscene, it like zooms in on the order. Yeah, you have to do it all, but I don't know, I didn't really memorize it. Anyway, I think that is good now, right? It's drained, we don't have to do anything else. Nope, we're good. We can actually just progress through here. And there actually are a couple cool items we can collect around here. Like some Magnum and one shotgun ammo, if I believe, which I'm pretty interested in getting, because it is all pretty useful. I wonder if we'll actually have enough space to collect everything down here. We should. I think this is the area we want to go through first. That's like what scares me though, is we're like, no, we don't even have enough space to collect all this stuff as like Jill, let alone how we're all gonna manage to collect everything as Chris. Because he only has 6 item slots and Jill has like 8. And even with 8, we're like barely having enough space, which was like, that's what makes it like, you know, concerning for the whole inevitable Chris playthrough that I'm gonna do. Anyway, if you go ahead and try to grab this key. Yeah. Now, I've never actually tried jumping back down into the water, just because, like, I feel like I'm gonna get, like, attacked by this big shark here, but... Or Neptune is the name, but... Basically, what we want to do is you just want to push this like terminal into the water and then activate the power, and then we'll go ahead and electrocute the water, and yeah. And now that the shark is dead, we can go ahead and jump into the water because it's actually safe, and nab ourselves the residence key, which will allow us to explore more of the residence. So that is pretty cool. I am going to complete the residence in this episode. That is my goal. Hopefully I can complete it. The residence isn't too big of an area. It's definitely way smaller than the actual mansion is. Because, I mean, if you really think about it, we're not even fully done exploring the mansion left. Like, we still have quite a bit of mansion left to explore. Like, we still have to go back and, you know, still have a few areas that have yet to be explored. Because, you know, they were locked behind the helmet key and that. Anyway, luckily with just enough space, you're able to collect everything down here. Thankfully, that actually is pretty lucky. But hey, I'm not complaining. I love the sound design for this, like, whole Aqua Ring area. They did, like, the sound of the dripping water is so cool. I love everything about it. Anyway, we'll never have to come back down here again. Actually, that's a lie, we might. Now, without getting too much into it, that room with the, you know, where the plant has its tentacles exposed, there is a way to kind of make a later boss fight easier, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. Or, there's like a thing with Barry. See, I don't know, there's like, I don't know how to trigger certain things as jail, but there's like, I think there's like 3 options. There's like one, okay, let's just unlock this. And, you know, instead of going in there, let's put some stuff back into the save box first. But, like, there's a way to where, there's like 3 options, I think. There's one where you have to, like, solve that puzzle with the tentacles. There's one where, like, Barry helps you, and there's one where you have to just, like, fight it, like, at full HP and get no assistance by anything. Now, I don't know how to trigger... I know the one, you know, where you get no assistance by anything is just to, like, well, not do anything, but I don't know how to make Barry help you or how to have him not help you or whatever, so I don't know. Now, I think Barry might help me because I have been kind of interacting with him in every situation possible, so he should come into the rescue if I remember correctly, but he might not at the same time, I don't know. First aid box, let's actually, before we put that away, just examine it. See what's in here. A mix of 2 herbs, not bad. I'm not going to do too much organizing on screen. Instead, I'm just going to put this down here. This down here. And actually, you know what? Where's the shotgun, dude? What? Is there like an area that I like missed what we're organizing? Oh my gosh. This is actually like really annoying. Why is there so much like space in the item box? Jesus. Oh my gosh. Ah, yeah, I did miss a bunch of stuff up here. Well, if I went the... you know, I should have just gone up instead of down. I would have saved so much time. What am I doing? Let's put this here for now. Like I said, I don't want to do too much organization. Let's just do that. Put the shotgun shells in. Put the magnum, and then we'll do that. Reload the shotgun. Put the shotgun here, take the magnum. Put this up here. Actually, you know what? Wait, we don't need the red buck right now, do we? I don't know, whatever, I'll just keep it on me. Alright, basically what I want to do, like, we don't need any item in specific right now. All I wanted to do there was just, kind of like, clean out my inventory to make sure I have enough space to, you know, collect all the items that there are available to be collected in the next area, because we had a full inventory, so we couldn't really do anything with that. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to make one more tedious trip back to the item box after all this, just so that we have enough supplies for the boss. I think. Unless we get some assistance, I don't know. Anyway, there's just a clip sitting right here. I'm gonna make sure I don't forget it with that. Not bad. Oh my gosh, these things are coming after us. Let's just take his item that he has, the insecticide spray. Okay, dude, this is like one of the funniest parts of the game. We're about to like destroy their entire hive with this insecticide spray, and it is like it just feels like, yeah, take that. Like these bees have been like messing with us and causing tons of inconvenience for our exploration of the residents, and now we're gonna get our revenge on them with this spray here. Alright, so not bad. It was a little dramatic. They were all like falling down and stuff. But holy crap, dude, like this, the residence is so like bug infested. Like you see these like moths flying around the lights. This is not an area I'd want to explore in real life whatsoever. Anyway, next up here. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like I don't know why I'm like carefully trying to like maneuver my way through the room here. The bees are all gone. I seem to remember there being like a red herb here, but maybe that's just like a lesser difficulty. You know, it doesn't really matter, but I feel like I've not really been examining the keys, because you get like the full title if you examine them, and it feels like a lot more cool. Key for room, there's no further use. That's what I've always found like weird about the residence, is that the residence is so linear, dude. Like you have like these keys that are only good for like one room, and that's it. So there's like no exploration really to it all. There's no like decision making, like what area will I check out first, you know what I mean? Like it's just like this key leads here. It's more of like a to B type scenario instead of like actually having freedom of choice or whatnot. I don't even think there's actually anything in here, is there? Nah, we can still drain the bathtub, but I don't think we'll actually get anything. The roots of some kind of giant plant are sticking out of the wall. I forgot how much roots there actually are in this game. Like, their roots are, like, growing everywhere on the wall. Like, the plant's actually a lot bigger than I remember, I guess. Anyway. Oh, there's an item I forgot out in the main hall there somewhere. Dang. Organic chemistry lab experiments. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made simply by mixing the VP and the UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. UMB number 3 red, yellow 6 yellow, UMB number 7 green, UMB number 10 orange, VP 017 blue, and V-Jolt equals the dark brown. Now here we can just kind of put the red buck in, and then we have to solve like this puzzle, but it's really not that bad, dude. Let's just put this here. This right here. And this right here, and then we should be all set, right? Yes. And that's everything I think there is in this room. Nice. And now we can make our way into the boss room, which I'm actually a little anxious to do so, but here we go. Actually, you know what? Let's just get out of here. We don't have enough stuff, and I actually do kind of want to show off the UMB puzzle anyway, so let's do that instead. I think this is the item that we were missing, right? Correct. Alright, so... I don't remember what the puzzle, what the lock thing is. It's like some weird code, dude. It's like 5, 6. One of them's like 6, and one of them's like 3 or something. I don't want to play with it much around with this too much. So 5, 6, 3. How about we try 5, 3, 6? Nope. All right. How about 3, 5, 6? No, 5. About 6, 5, 3, 3. Oh my gosh, the last possible combination is correct. Looks like my memory. I was actually expecting that to not work, and then I would have just foolishly wasted time. But it actually worked, dude. I'm actually, wow, impressed. Anyway, here we have a puzzle that I don't really like because I don't know it that well, but I'll try my best to figure it all out. Alright, well there's 4 empty bottles to collect here. I don't think I'll have to use all 4, but we might, so I want to make sure that we have everything that we need. Alright. Here it goes. Something right on the wall. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Well, 1 is water, so I can assure you that. So we have water. That's 3. That's 6, rather. You can be number 3. Okay. But the first thing we want to do is combine this. So now we have 4. 4 plus 6 equals 10. Alright. So we have number 10. And now we want to do 1 plus 6 equals 7. So let's take some more 6 and combine it with some of the water, which is 1. I feel like I'm like teaching like some math here to like kids or something. Okay, here. So number 7, number 10. I'm like, I don't know. The only reason I'm like saying like every little like step to my is just because I'm like almost like, oh my god, there's like ants on the floor or something. But I'm just trying to like figure it out for myself because I feel like I don't know if this is like weird or not, but I feel like I'm one of those people who like if I like repeat it out loud to myself, I can kind of like understand it better. Okay, number 17. And now 17 plus 3 equals 20, and then that should be it, right? So let's take some of this red, combine it. And we have the V-Jolts. There we go. Nice. Alright, so we can now head back down to the Aqua Ring and go ahead and use this V-Jolt on the tentacles, and then we'll have this boss fight so much easier. And honestly, I didn't really need to do this at all, but the main reason I'm doing this is just to kind of show off, like, every aspect of the game, almost. I feel like, though, maybe on, like, one of the actual harder difficulties for this game, like hardcore, or, like, even, like, something like real survival or invisible enemy, this is definitely something that's very mandatory to do, because you're gonna want that, like, you're gonna want to cheese the fight, because it's very hard. Or on those knife-only runs. I remember one of my, like, one of my greatest accomplishments for this game is the knife-only run. And now, in order to, because it's like a PlayStation trophy, right? And I do have this game platinumed. Now, one of the, if you beat the game on very easy using only the knife, you still get the trophy. But me being like the professional gamer and all that I am, I decided to go for the trophy and do knife only on hardcore, and successfully completed it, dude. So I was literally, I literally took down like Plant 42, which is the name of the plant, with a knife only. And let me tell you, if you've ever tried to take down a Plant 42 with a knife only, jeez, it is not fun at all. It's actually quite difficult. It's honestly, I've played actually through this game knife only a couple times. Once on normal and once on hardcore. And it's actually pretty hard to do it even on normal, let alone hardcore, so I mean... Yeah. If you're going for the trophy and you're not that good, I would definitely recommend doing it on very easy, but if you are like decent, then normal or hardcore is always a fun challenge. Because I mean, hey, some aspects of like playing through the game with the knife only on like those harder difficulties can be really tedious, like especially like the boss fights, but sometimes they can actually be like, some areas are actually really fun as well, like strategy based, like taking down the, you know, that one like super powerful crimson head with just a knife is actually really fun. Anyway, let's just go ahead and use the V-Jolt, and I believe we get a pretty cool cutscene. You probably don't need the bottle anymore, throw it away, yeah. Or... oh yeah, so we clear up those 4 spaces, that's pretty cool. I was kind of expecting to have to, like, go back to the item box once more, but no, they just auto-throw all 4 of them away. That's actually really convenient. Anyway, the worst part about this whole V-Jolt thing is now we have to, like, make our way all the way back up to there again, which is not going to be fun, but it doesn't matter. It gives me more time to talk and more time to play this game, and it's such a good game, so honestly, I don't really mind it too bad. You know, sometimes, especially for like a Let's Play, I'm starting to really consider the fact that I probably should have played this like with like on a PC with like on PC with like a door skip mod. Would have probably made the viewing experience a lot more entertaining. Like for me, just as like the player, like I don't really mind the door animations, obviously, you know, I've grown used to them, but I just mean, like, for somebody just trying to, like, watch the video purely for entertainment purposes, having to, like, watch all these door opening animations is probably really, really boring. I definitely hated, dude, hated those, door skip animations when I was younger, though, because when I was younger, I wasn't as good at the game, so I would, like, die a lot, and I would have to, like, backtrack my way through, like, you know, these areas, right? But because, you know, I would die a lot, I'd have to, like, you know, go through them multiple times and have to, like, watch all the door animations again, even though I've already done all this progress and I was annoying. Definitely wasn't too fun. Anyway, I think if the way to get Barry to spawn is actually if you use the V-Jolt. So there's, like, no fight here at all. I think. I don't know, I'm just trying to remember it all. Regardless, though, in case, just, you know, in case of a fight, let's go ahead and arm ourselves with our handgun. You know, these amount of shots should be enough, and we do have some health in case things go south, and, you know, we start to, like, take some damage. So let's just go ahead and brave our way into this area, and I guess just see if Barry does come, or if we're, you know, forced to take on Plant 42 with nothing but our handgun.
What the hell is this thing?
Barry!
Jill!
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Okay, so Barry did come and save us, and that's pretty cool. And, you know, we took down the plant. Now, I don't know if it's, like, it's a problem with, like, my recording setup or whatever, but I'm starting to, like, feel like in just certain cutscenes, like, the audio is delayed or something, like, the voice acting. So, like, it's, like, I'm getting, like, some, like, Resident Evil 1 bad dialogue at this point, like, Resident Evil 1 original I'm referring to here. Like, it's, like, I don't know, it's, like, because, like, the audio is, like, seems to be slightly delayed, it's, like, the voice acting is just, like, just seems so bad, but... Anyway, we do have the helmet key, which means that we can now make our way back to... Actually, if we click on him, do we get, like, a cutscene or anything?
Barry.
Something about that mansion still bothers me.
Alright, so he's gonna reference that,
I'll
okay.
stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
Why,
Alright.
though? Like, duh, Scooby-Doo? I don't know why he's, like, always saying, like, we should, like, split up. How about we stick together? Sounds like it would be a lot smarter of a plan to me. But yeah, like he was saying and like I was saying, we do now have the helmet key, so we can now make our way back to the mansion and start opening up those previously inaccessible areas.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, you sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Whoa, the way the music just kind of like slowly phases out there, dude, is so cool. I don't know why they keep referring it to as the other mansion, though, implying that this is also a mansion as well, because it's really not. Now, before we, you know, make our way back to that other mansion or whatever, I want to actually just see if we have everything in here collected, and we do. I think that's also, like, a trophy as well. Did I just, like, step on those bees, dude? Oh, dang. But, I think that's actually a trophy as well as collecting everything, but, like I mentioned, I do have this game platinum, so it's not like I have to, like, watch out for that trophy or anything, because I do have everything collected, obviously, which is something that I'm pretty proud about, an accomplishment I'm definitely proud to have collected, platinuming this game. I feel like this is one of the easier titles to platinum, though. Some of those later titles, like RE5, RE6, or like the Revelations games or whatnot, are like impossible to platinum, dude. I'm not even gonna try. But yeah, I guess with that all being said, I guess it's time to end off this episode. So let me go ahead and, before doing so, grab the ink ribbon. I know this was a bit of a longer episode, but we got a lot done, and I had a really good time playing through this one. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Resident Evil Remake, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.